Hi guys. Hey Bianca and Lou. What are y'all doing today? Hi Jennifer and Sharon. Sorry, I know that's really, really loud. I got to change my tape out. I just now realized that I was out of tape. What are you guys doing? I was going to package all these signs up and I thought, hey, why not go live and package these up and talk to you guys while I'm doing it so I have some company. I know it's not my normal day to go live, but why not? Hi, 21/7 Marketplace. So what are you guys working on? Are you guys working too, or are you guys just hanging out? I hate getting tape started. There we go. Hi, Tabitha and Christina. Everybody let me know what you guys are doing today. Did y'all have a productive day? Oh, I know that's so annoying. I'm sorry about the noise. Packaging orders as well. Kids helping too. I love when they help. Isn't that nice? Hi, Gail and Habiba. If you guys hear my children, please ignore. They're right in the hallway, literally right next to me, and they're playing a game together. So, hi, Daniel. And, oh, wow, I just got a bunch of messages at the same time. Hi, Cherry and Liz and Patty and Jenny and Stephanie and Jess, Holly and Natasha and Lisa. Making chocolate-covered strawberries. Oh, my gosh, I love chocolate-covered strawberries. Working on new T-shirt designs. I'm working on my 9 to 5, but I have to make frames for my wood signs tonight. Well, that'd be so fun. Hello from Texas. Hello, Sonia. Ooh, Domino's. Yeah, that's all we, like when we moved to this side of town, Domino's is all we have for pizza locally, unless we want to drive like 20, 30 minutes. So I do like Domino's, but I'll tell you what, they used to be way better back maybe like 10 years ago. They were so good, and they're getting back to being good again. So, but yes, love pizza. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys? I'm about to package up all these signs, and I also have some decals. I worked on a lot of these with you guys on the live last time, so I'm going to be packaging them up today and getting them shipped out today. I'm buying a new miter saw tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Congratulations. I was outside staining wood rounds for my signs. Oh, I know. It feels so good today. I think the high is like 70 something today, and it's going to be 79 this weekend. Like what? On Saturday or on Friday, it's going to be 79. Yes, I know it's not my normal time to go live, but like I said, I was going to be packaging these up and I figured why not? So I'm going to start with signs and then I'm going to move on into my decal packaging. So on my way to Sonic so I can get my strawberry limeade. I forgot about happy hour. Me and my friends used to do that every day after school. Oh, good times. Good times. So I probably need to clear my table off a little bit first before I put this big old thing of bubble wrap up here. Yes, Patty. I have a couple videos kind of sharing how I package them, but it's really kind of simple. For my wood signs, I like to do the brown paper method, which is the one I talk about a lot in videos. And if they are small enough to fit, I put them in a poly mailer. I can't think. I put them in one of the free priority boxes from USPS. Because if you guys don't know, you can go on USPS.com, go to not flat rate, but you go to priority mail, and there, I think it's the number 7 box. It's a 12 by 12 by 8, and it is completely free. I usually get like 100 at a time sent to my house, and you can fit small signs this size, which there's tape on this, into those boxes, and it fits perfectly, and you kind of put it in at an angle. Oop, better not get the coordinates in. You guys, y'all will know for the last few videos how some people are so funny about coordinates. Gotta make sure I hide those. But I would want to definitely protect my customers' privacies no matter what. But, okay, come on, you can stay. You can stay. There we go. Yes, I'm so glad to have y'all here. I didn't know if anybody would even come on me coming at this random time of the day. But I know there's a ton of people in other countries that can't join the nighttime lives. So maybe we'll have some new people on here today. How many packages have you got to? We have, let's see, 1, 2. Let's not bang on the floor, please. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs. Is that right? 6 signs, and then several decals. Yeah, our Sonics around here, I'm not gonna lie, are not the cleanest. So they shut down like a bunch of them. But back in the day, we used to live, our school was near Sonic, so we would go all the time and get our happy hour drinks. Hello, John and Gemma. Sorry if y'all hear my young little ones. So yay, I'm so glad. Sorry, a lot of you guys at work right now. How are y'all sneaking and getting on lives? Y'all just being little sneakies. I'm going to move some of this stuff over so I can put my big thing of bubble wrap over here. Y'all, I ran, you know how if you guys were watching my live last time, I ran out of my stencil vinyl. Literally to the last sign used up the exact perfect amount of vinyl, and I ran out. So I ordered some immediately, and it should be here in a couple days, I think. So no more signs until I get that vinyl shipped to me. So if you guys don't know where you can get bubble wrap really cheap, and I say cheap, it's not cheap, but cheap compared to a lot of places. If you have Sam's Club in your area, go to Sam's Club. That's where I get my tape. I get my bubble wrap. I get my, if I need to do something in, is it called cellophane? What is that stuff called? Shrink wrap. Shrink wrap's cheap there. You can get your sublimated butcher paper there. It saves me so much because the same rolls on Amazon and stuff are so much more expensive. If you go to like Office Depot or anywhere like that, it's so expensive. So this entire roll, and this has actually been used, it was like, I think $12. So when I go, I get like 5 rolls of bubble wrap. So Jackie, that's a great question. I cut all of my wood for the week on like a Sunday or maybe even a Monday. And then I usually try and batch work on signs. So I'll do them all at the beginning of the week. And then if I get another big batch of sign orders, I'll cut again in the middle of the week and then do that at the end of the week. So this is my kind of midweek sign ship out thing. I shipped a couple orders out yesterday. And so I kind of just mainly try and work big time 2 days a week. So all day, 2 days a week. But then throughout the week, I'm always working here and there on like little things, decals, YouTube, stuff like that. Sometimes around the holidays, I'm working like 12-hour days every day. So it just really depends on the time of year. But right now it's about 2 to 3 full days a week. And then, you know, like I said, other stuff throughout the week. Okay. Yeah, it is really cheap. Oh, thanks, Lou. You guys are so amazing. All of you guys. I have made some of the best friends on here, seriously. And I actually mean that for real. Oh, I forgot to check and see if this needs hangers. So let me check. I got my order forms right here. So I got to make sure that none of these want hangers. I know the frame signs, I always put hangers, but my signs this size, I don't do it unless they ask. In case you're curious on that. Let's see. So no hangers on this one, which I actually really hate putting hangers on signs. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I do it. Yes, hangers on the small one. So small one, yes. Big one, no. Hello, everybody. How have the short orders been going? They've been going great. So I have the last of my shipment coming in. It was tomorrow, Friday. No, what to say, Thursday. So I have one shipment coming in tomorrow, and then I have another shipment coming on Friday of all of my shirts. And since Friday is going to be so nice, like I said, it's going to be like 79 degrees, sunny. I'm going to do all the orders on Friday and ship them out, I guess, on Saturday or maybe Monday at the latest. But yes, shirt orders are going great. Did I say the big one, you guys? I can't remember. Did I say, those of you who are paying attention, did I say the big sign had no hangers? Let's see. Yes. Small one hangers, big one no hangers. Okay. But yes, I hate putting hangers on signs. I use these from Amazon. They are little sawtooth hangers just like this. And they come in a pack of, gosh, how many comes in here? 120 for, I think, $8. And I use my handy dandy clear ruler to put the hangers on there. So always check to make sure you have your sign upright, because I've done it upside down before. So frustrating. So I usually just line it up at the bottom of these bigger signs, and then I put my hangers on there, and it's always straight because you have your ruler to help you and guide you. So that's nice. So Anissa, and I hope it's, I always forget if it's Anissa or Anissa. I'm guessing Anissa. I hope I'm right. I decided on the 15,000 just because it is a larger print area. You can do 13 by 19. So you can fit 2 large shirt designs on one 13 by 19 sheet. So that's why I chose that, just because you can do bigger prints and you can do multiple prints at the same time. And it just, I don't know. I'd rather get a bigger printer than get too small of a printer and regret it. I've heard the people that have gotten the 8.5 by 11 have regretted it because they wish that they had the bigger one, you know? So I just wanted to just get the bigger one just to be, not have regrets. Thank you guys. You guys were listening to me. Y'all were like, oh, it's the big one. Oh, it was the small sign. Oh my gosh. No, y'all. See, I talking and I got distracted. But luckily, I probably would have double checked that again. But thank y'all so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, small sign needs the hangers. You guys are the best. Do you make Scrabble name tiles? Yes, I do, Jackie. And yes, I do not include the hangers. I let the customer do that part because I just feel like that's something that everybody likes to do differently. So they can kind of buy that tape for themselves. So I don't include the hangers and for those at all. Someone stop her. Yes, I got it. Thank you guys. So I'm going to check again because now I'm paranoid. So yes, small hangers. Got it. Which, you know, probably wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if I would have put hangers on it, because a lot of times people forget to put yes for the hangers and they wanted it anyway. So it's all good. And they can always unscrew them, I guess, too. But I didn't do it, thank goodness. Because you never know what customers get mad at these days, right? So big signs, I put sawtooth for the one, like this one back behind me is a 16 by 32. That is the largest sign that I would put hangers on. If it's any bigger than that, I do hanging wire. Because the sawtooth hangers really, I mean, they hold really well. These hold, I think it's a really big weight. So it's not a big deal at all. Do you have pre-orders for your wood signs, or do you make them? I make them as I receive. So once a week, I will cut all of the signs for the whole week and get them shipped out that week. Oh, thanks, Daniel. But I am definitely not. I'm the most frazzle-minded person. I try to be organized because it does help me. If I am organized, I find my mind at such ease. And I know a lot of you are like that too. Like if my office is a mess, I get so stressed out and I lose things all the time. So I try to be organized just for my own sanity, which I know a lot of you are like that. So I got the hangers on the back, as y'all can see. It's just right at the top. I go in about 1 inch on each side for this size, and it works out. Oh, y'all, if you hear my child in there, they're fighting over a game. No, Haley? Hey, Haley. Can we not do this right now? See, when I go early, if I go too early live, y'all. Oh. Wait, what does she want? She wants one of my lollipops, but they're old. Haley, just give her the lollipop. Please. It's not old. It's from Valentine's Day. No, the other one. From like summertime. It's fine, Haley. Candy doesn't go old that fast. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Mom life. How big is your office? It's really not huge. It's probably about 13 by 13-ish. So like just a normal like bedroom size. So it's not gigantic. But it's good enough for me. It gets the job done. I'm actually considering, we have an extra bedroom that is being used as kind of like a schoolroom for the kids, but they're going to be starting school here soon, so we won't need it to be a schoolroom anymore. So I'm thinking about expanding my office into that room as well and doing like stock. So having like my shirts and stuff organized in there. So I'm thinking about it. I don't know for sure because the kids might get upset with me because that's like their little playroom area, but we'll see. Where do I purchase stencil vinyl? I get it at US Cutter. That's a great question, Deanna. So I have a degree in business, so I probably would be doing some kind of desk job, to be honest with you. I like doing like paperwork and different things like that and working with people. So I would probably work with people somewhere because what I was doing, I used to work at a place. How do I say this without giving away kind of the area or what I was doing? I was working with, it was a lot of elderly people, and I was doing a lot of admin behind the scenes, planning, different things like that. And I loved working with the people, but the job, y'all, I got paid nothing there. I mean, it was like very low pay. And I was so young that I just took the first job I got. And like I said, I know that I could do better. I told myself that. I said, if I just did my own thing, I could do so much better. So I did. But yes, I'd probably be working a desk job, doing some kind of admin or business job. Hey, Cindy. Hey, girl. Hey, Allie Bell, you told me your name. Oh gosh, y'all, I'm so bad with names. I'm sure it'll come to me. What are the prices? Okay, so Patty, the prices range from my 12 by 12 signs are $35 free shipping. And then my bigger, okay, let's see. 12 by 24s are $55 with free shipping. And then you just keep going up and the prices keep going up. But I always add free shipping into that price. So yeah, you might think, oh my gosh, that's expensive. But you're including an $8 to $10 price range for the shipping prices. Haley, just give her the sucker, please. Sorry, guys. My children are fighting over a sucker. Get her the lollipop, please. Oh, children. Raquel, I am doing the StarCraft tomorrow. I'm going to be doing that video tomorrow for y'all. No, Jenny, they're not low-paying jobs. It just was that I guess I was young and I just graduated. And I won't get too much into it, but I feel like they kind of knew that I would take the job at a low pay, and I did. And then the next person that they hired after me was older, and they hired her for a lot more than they were paying me. So I know that it was just kind of like I could have gotten more, but like I said, I was very young. I was I was 19. Was I 19 or 18? I was 19, 20. 21, something like that. I was very young. So now I know better. So on average, how many orders do you receive a month? Gosh, that's a good question, Helena. It just ranges so much. Around now, it's usually a little bit lower than it is around the holidays. Around the holidays, I might get 30 orders a day. Now it's maybe a couple orders a day, and some days I get 10 orders a day. Really just depends. Every single day is different. So I wish I could tell you. It's so different every time. It's been a good bit this month, though. Trying to get all the sign invoices ready. Tabitha, it's coming. I'm going to be filming it Friday. So getting into this business, I kind of told stories here and there of what I did, but I honestly knew that I've always been crafty, and I always sewed and embroidered. I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I was in the embroidery life. I used to make children's clothes, and I used to make just all kinds of baby items, blankets, all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of wanted to expand to monograms. And so I got the silhouette, and then I fell in love with it. And I ended up making way more sales doing that. And so I just kind of drifted into that life, and that's kind of what got me here. Hi, everybody. Right, Jenny. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all this. When I left that job the last day, a girl that I worked with said to me, she said, have fun doing nothing, ha 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 ha, while we work, ha ha. And she said it to be funny. It was not funny to me. It actually really upset me. I was like, I'm not leaving to do nothing. I'm not leaving to be a stay-at-home mom. Even if I was, great. Who cares? If I wanted to quit my job and be a stay-at-home mom, that's amazing, right? But she said, have fun doing nothing, ha 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 ha. And I said, watch. And now I am busting my butt, have my own business, and I made it work. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not doing anything or what you're doing is not valid, like a real job, because that's what people thought. You're starting your own business. Oh, that's so cute. You know, that's kind of how I took it. But you know what? Like I said, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, like, I knew that's something that I think gave me that kick. I was like, yeah, just watch. Just watch me. I missed something. Let's see. Kids don't play about the lollipops, yo. Y'all, they fight all the time. All the time. If I miss you guys coming on, hello. So our Cracker Box Cottage, I am selling wood signs and vinyl decals, and I'm now recently into sublimation. So manage orders on a daily basis. So hold on, y'all. Before I answer that, let me make sure I'm getting the right invoice into this order. Ebony, yes, yes, yes. Got the hangers. Yes, we are good. I always triple check things, you guys. I'm so OCD about my packages. So when I package it, I put the invoice down on the front. I put the sign down, wrap it up, and then I'm going to put some stickers and stuff on it on the outside. So how do I manage my orders? Like I told you guys earlier, what I like to do is work in batches. So with signs, I work a couple days a week. Throughout the week, I will do them all at the same time. I like to get all my wood cut once a week if I can for the whole week. And that's what I like to do. And then I'll just kind of work throughout the week. And decals, I can knock them out so fast. So if they come throughout the week, I just do the computer work in the morning. And then during the day, I will cut the decals and get them done, get them packaged up, and hopefully shipped out the next day. That's what I try to do, but it doesn't always happen. I give myself 3 to 5 days. I just bumped it up. So I give myself 3 to 5 days. And if you guys want more information on that, I'll let you know why. Because Etsy, apparently I didn't know this, but when they give you a ship by date, they're actually now expecting that by that date, the order is already gone and in transit and already almost to your customer. Because I sometimes around the holidays and stuff, I'll ship out orders on the last day. So it'll give me like 3 to 5 days. I'll sometimes ship it out on that 5th day. And Etsy doesn't like that. They like you to ship it out on the 3rd day instead of the 5th day, which I don't understand that very well, but that is kind of how they're working now. And I know that now because me and several of the other Etsy sellers have been getting notes in our shop saying, how about you change your processing time because you're shipping out on the too late. And it'll basically think that it's not in transit. They want it to be in transit by that 5th day. They don't want you to ship it out on that last day. So anyways, I kind of went off a little bit. But that is what I'm noticing now is kind of going on. So I just bumped it up just to give myself that, okay, it'll be in transit by this day. But I always try and ship it out immediately. But it doesn't always happen like that, you know? And this is about to be really cringy and really loud. My husband hates the sound of tape. When I'm packaging, he hates it. But that is what's going on. Oh, someone's sick. I hope that you get to feeling better. And I missed the comment where somebody said they didn't feel good. Oh. Thanks, guys. And sorry, my face is red. It is so hot. Like, it is hot outside, and I need to go turn the air on. We had to have the heat on yesterday because we're in that season of life now, y'all, where it's cold one day and then it's super hot the next day. Who else is dealing with that where you are? It is so hot. Natasha, I hope you feel better with whatever's going on. I missed your comment where you said you weren't feeling good. Right, Jenny. Sorry, guys. I'm like 2 minutes behind on the comments. Right, Leslie, I agree. So Oramask is the normal. I use it as the regular cut that I use for vinyl. So, but my blade is a little bit dull, so I do a blade 2 and force 15. Angela, I don't think it hurts your shop, but honestly, I think it's kind of annoying, and I'm just going to be completely honest. I don't understand why we're not allowed to ship within our processing time. I think that on the 5th day is fine because you're saying 3 to 5 days. So if you ship on the 5th day, there should be no problems with that. It's so frustrating. But yes, I would just change it up a little bit because that's what I did. Yes, proud stay-at-home moms. Hey, it is hard. It is so freaking hard. I think a lot of it comes from jealousy. I think people wish that they could do that. And some people don't think they can, but you can, you guys. Anybody can do. If you want to work from home or you want to do that stuff, you can do it. There is always a way, always. So, yes, hats off to every stay-at-home mom, work-at-home dad, stay-at-home dad and moms, all of you guys. It's hard work. Okay, change my blades. I haven't changed my blade in about a year, and it's still doing great. I just have to bump it up. You can make your blade last a really long time. Okay, so this one is packaged up. This is exactly how I do these signs. Now I'm going to do the bigger one. I do this one about the same, so I need to find its invoice. Ship that out. Freezing rain. Oh, my God. I'm over it. I'm ready for the warm weather. Okay, we got this one, brighter smoke. So yes, 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 we're good. Yeah, Jenny, that is, I was a stay-at-home mom too when my firstborn daughter, y'all know, if you know me, I had my daughter really young. So I was 18, well, 17. I was pregnant at 17 and I had her at 18. And so I was obviously at home with her while I was finishing. I had her, I was a senior in high school. So I had her in senior in high school, but I was at home, leading up to having her. And then I went to college immediately after high school, was working. I did some online classes, but I also went to school at night. Y'all, I was busting my butt trying to, do good. And I did finish college and all that with her. So I was home with her until I graduated and everything like that. And then I just got a job, put her in preschool right away. And that's when it started. I worked for a while and I knew it wasn't for me. What's that? So silhouette over Cricut. Daniel, I didn't cut this one big enough. I can use this. Okay, I can use this for the next one. I prefer silhouette just because, I don't know, I've always just kind of preferred their software over Cricut software. It's a lot more user-friendly and there's more room to grow. And you can cut matless. Cricut, you cannot cut without a mat. Silhouette, you can cut up to 80 feet long. As long as it doesn't exceed 12 inches wide. And I just like that because I wanted to make signs and I wanted the bigger area to work with. So, I'm sorry for all of you that aren't feeling well. That's awful. Laptop's going great. I'm using it right now to stream on because one of the main reasons I had to get another one too, my other one would crash a lot and it couldn't handle even just streaming and stuff like that. So I got like a higher gigabyte one and all that good stuff. So I'm loving it. I really am. So hopefully I'll get this one right this time. Let's see. Where is the I hate finding the, hey, Caroline, let's stop screaming so loud, okay? Which laptop did I buy? It is I've never heard of this brand, but apparently it's really good because I looked up reviews and everything, but it's the MSI. It's a gaming laptop, GS66 Stealth. So it's like a gaming laptop. It has like 16 gigabyte RAM and a 1 terabyte memory. They're getting real competitive with this game, y'all. I'm telling you. If y'all hear them. What wood do I use for my frameless sign? This is just a regular 1x6 and okay. The smaller one's a 1x6 and the bigger one's a 1x8. You bought it 2 years ago and haven't touched it. You need to get it out, girl. You're missing out. If you're a girl, sorry. I didn't even ask if you were a male. But you need to get that Cricut out. Sorry, I know that's super annoying. Do you recommend ordering from H&H Sign Supply? So, Katie, I did order from them one time, and honestly, I can't really say how my experience was because they canceled my order because they actually didn't have any of the things in stock that I ordered. So, can't really recommend them, but I've heard they're great. Cricut is like iPhone. They release things one by one. Yeah. That's how Silhouette is too. It's pine. Yes, this is pine wood. It's in like the nicer wood section. So I got this one done. Sorry, y'all. I'm moving kind of slow. Bubble wrap. I would go to Sam's Club, Taylor, or you can look on Amazon. Best advice to start signs. Or for Etsy without photos. So, wait, did you ask about signs or Etsy? Hi, Cassie. I'm doing the StarCraft tomorrow. I'm going to be working on the StarCraft tomorrow, and I'll have that video up for y'all, hopefully tomorrow too. Okay, best advice to start signs. So are you talking about just on Etsy how to like advertise? I say pictures are everything and just go along with trends and popular sayings and just put your own spin on it. That's what I tell everybody. Oh, yes. That's the one thing. You have to really dig through the pile and find good wood that isn't split. I inspect all of my wood thoroughly before I buy it. Because sometimes they won't have good wood. One of the Lowe's in our area doesn't usually, and then one of them does. So you just kind of got to look around. All right, let me stand up. Okay. Yes, wood is so expensive. It used to be so low priced, or not low priced, but compared to what it is now. I was going to build all the furniture in our house, and I stopped during this time because it was more expensive to build than it was to just buy something. So I was going to build a coffee bar and all these things. I ended up caving and buying stuff off Amazon. I don't get this one. This was my best seller for a long time. I'd say several years. I only sell a couple a week now, or not a couple a week, a couple a month now of these. So I got to put on my hangers on these. You just do it. There you go. Oh, I've heard that people with Cricut are having problems with their design space. I work just randomly throughout the day. I like to have set hours, but it doesn't work out that way. Most of the time, it just doesn't. So I just work when I can. And yes, I do understand having the children, and they do require a lot of attention. And that's just, I guess you just have to find times throughout the day, when they're busy. It's okay to let them have TV time, and it's okay to let them be by themselves for a little bit. It's okay to let them just sit there and play while you're working. That's one thing that I had to learn to just kind of do. when I had my second daughter, I was in the midst of all this stuff. So I just kind of just went along with it and put her in her playpen and let her play, and I would work and then take breaks. Just work when you can and take advantage of nap times for sure. Oh, really, Brooke? That is what I've heard a lot of people have to do. That's why I'm saying, everybody, I really do recommend Silhouette. I'm not saying that just to be biased. Like, I actually genuinely recommend them. Nothing wrong with Cricut. I have just heard from lots of people, even that have both, that they just prefer Silhouette. Oh, thank you, Sophia. I'm so glad that I could help. Another update. They must be trying to fix whatever problem is going on. Y'all, I'm going to go check and make sure I turn the air on. 1 second. Because it is hot in here. You switch up in your room? I just wanted a snack in the room. Can you go do that, please? Thank you. Okay, she wants Cheez-Its, baby. Okay, it's on the table, Caroline. Sorry, y'all. My kids are the most neediest right now throughout the day, so I had to also get my... Hey, Salty. I saw that you came on. How are you guys? How are all of you that are just coming on? I had to turn that air on, y'all. I was getting hot in here. I don't know how some people keep their house like really, really hot, because I can't do it. There's some people in my family that do not use air until it is like the midst of summertime. I'm not about that life. I'd rather be comfortable. Where's her remote? I can't find it. Check on the bed. It might have been on her bed. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to scare you about that. I just put this. I almost screwed this down. I almost put my hanger upside down. But I got it. Which Silhouette do I own? I have the Silhouette 2, the Cameo 2. I have the Silhouette Cameo 3, and I have the 4 Pro. But I would like to get my Pro working, but one of these days. See, some people love it. Yeah, some people don't mind the Cricut. I ship my frame signs in brown paper and bubble wrap. And then I do my smaller signs in the priority boxes that are free. Not flat rate, just regular priority. Okay, this one's good. I gotta get the invoice, put it in there. It's in there somewhere. I have the Silhouette Pro as my first final machine. Huge, huge. Oh, I understand that. Especially if you're starting with the Pro. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I would do if I would have started with it, because it's a lot. So Mary, what are you trying to learn about the software? Because there's a lot to it, but it's honestly not as intimidating as you might think it is. I watched a ton of videos and kind of just learned pretty quickly. It's not too bad. I watched, like I said, a ton of videos as I was learning the process. And it wasn't too much of a learning curve once you just figure it out. Once you get the groove, it's not as bad. I'll try and lay these out again, y'all. Having some technical difficulties. And if that wrapping is loud, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can find the 3 anymore. Is there a certain place you find the paper cheaper? What paper, Tabitha? Oh, the brown paper? I just get mine at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's about $12. And it lasts a good while, too. Oh, I'm so glad, Pam. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. And the group is amazing, isn't it? Where did I put my tape? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I use Cricut mats, Leslie. I actually just bought some today because mine was officially, I think, done for. It lost its stick completely. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but I don't replace them very often. So sometimes I just buy a new one when it's time. I'm about to make a loud noise. Sorry. Just got to take these down. So what brand and color paint do you use as the white? So Lee, I use the Valspar 2000 in semi-gloss. And it's in High Tide White. Yes, that's what I got was the Hobby Lobby mats. They're 50% off this week. So go grab one if you guys, you can use them in the Silhouette or the Cricut. Is that really, really, really cringy, y'all? Try to put this down a little bit. Yeah, try it, Leslie. It's very, I love them. I think I need a new, does any of you have the Scotch one? It's like really hard to break the tape at the end. I don't know if that's normal. Okay, I'm glad it's not too loud. I have the Silhouette portrait. My husband wants to get me a Cricut, but I've tried watching your videos and I'm getting it. Yeah, I understand that. It's just either you're a Cricut person or a Silhouette person. I have yet to really find anybody that likes both of them equally. Usually you'll find a preference. And just from the research I've done, I just think Silhouette's the way to go just because you can do the matless cutting and all that. I'm not saying Cricut's not going to come out with matless cutting one day, which they might. But their software just confuses me. I don't know. I'm just putting the extra bubble wrap around the edges of the sign to keep the frame safe. It's not ripping very easily. This batch wasn't. It's like I'm having to really pull it. Oh, you have it, Alma? Is it hard for you as well to pull the tape off or to cut the tape at the end? All right, this one's done. All right, next we got this one. And I mentioned it on the group, but a lot of people have been having a lot of problems with paint lately, and that is actually pretty normal around this time of the year. So I've noticed when the weather and the seasons change, your sign needs to cure completely 100%. If you don't let your stain dry, it'll have problems. And there's a difference between drying and curing. Curing is after the paint has been dry for a long time and it cures into the wood. So you need to make sure your stain is cured. You need to make sure that when you apply your stencil that you let, if you do my method. Now, if you do the wet method, that's different. But I've noticed if I peel when dry, I like to wait overnight. Not for these. For these, I peel right away when dry. I'd let them dry to the touch, and then I peel, and really crisp, good results. Now, my stained signs, I dry overnight. I did notice before when I would even wait an hour or two, it would have issues. But if you wait overnight around this time of the year, it will it'll be great. It'll be perfect. So just wanted y'all to know that. Just be patient and practice, and you'll get it. Maybe that's what it is, Alma. I just need to, oh, I got to put hangers on this one now. Woo! I need to fix something on the back of this one real quick. One of my nails almost popped through, but it didn't quite. It's just the very edge. So if you guys ever have a nail pop through, don't think your sign is completely done for. You can just take side cutters like this and just snatch the very tip off. Luckily, there's going to be hangers exactly in this spot, so it'll be great. Where is my things? I always misplace something when I'm shipping, so I'm glad today has been going okay so far. I haven't misplaced too many things. Hopefully I won't. Okay. Has anyone used the Green Star vinyl? I haven't, Anissa, but I've heard that they're pretty good. So Monica, this sublimation video is coming. I'm hoping this week. I'm going to do a lot of orders on Friday. So I'm thinking that that's the day that I'm going to kind of take y'all along with me. And I'm going to do 2 separate videos with that same thing. I'm going to do how to sublimate a shirt, and then I'm going to do how to bleach a shirt. So I'm going to do 2 different videos. Hopefully they'll both come out within like a day of each other. I have looked at lumber yards. A lot of we don't really have a whole lot around here. I need to call a couple more and see, but some of them have where you have to order a minimum amount, and I just don't have the storage for a whole ton of wood indoors right now. Maybe if I build a shop here soon, I will, but oh, I'm glad you could come, Carol. Gosh, I need to check to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having another one of those days, y'all, where my brain is all over the place. Because I'm so excited for my shirts to come in so I can just go ahead and get those orders knocked out for y'all that have been waiting for your orders. I cannot wait. It's okay, Tabitha. Some people do that. I just do it down a little bit just because I was worried if it was too close to the top that you would it would hang weird. But I mean, I don't think it really matters. You can put them on both though. Just know that either way should be fine. Donna, I don't really, to be honest, I charge just kind of what I feel is worth it. There's no particular formula necessarily that I use. But I just know that I'm charging enough to cover my cost and to cover my time, because, you know, that is very important. I used to charge a lot less for my signs, and I was working more than I felt like it was worth. I was working so many hours a day, and then around tax time, I would realize that I literally made nothing, it felt like, after all the work I put in. So just charge. Make sure you're charging for your time and stuff 100% because you will regret it. Okay, that one's done. Hi, Morgan. Morgan, are you the one that messaged me about the custom sign? Is that you or is that another Morgan on here? Hi, everybody coming on. Wow, from Ireland and the Netherlands. How are you guys doing? So Pixie Dust Craftology, I do, if I have time, I write thank you, a very simple thank you on, but lately I've been just putting the thank you stickers because it does take a lot of time. I really do like doing that though, if I can, just because I feel like it gives kind of that personal touch. Oh, thanks, Alma. So I use oil-based stain. So it shouldn't take 3 days. Oh, sorry. It shouldn't take 3 days to dry. I mean, unless, are you in still a very cold climate? Mine dries within 24 hours, and then I apply my polyacrylic. Morgan, I will get to you. I promise on that sign. I've been working all morning on these, getting them knocked out, and I'm gonna get you and see if my software can make that for you. Because like I said, I'm so behind on emails and all of that. I am so behind. Because I know I told you guys I had an issue last week with my Etsy messages not going through right. And then all of a sudden I found them all and I'm trying to respond to everyone and catch up. It was the worst. I went back and looked and it marked so many of my orders as my messages as read, and I never read any of them. So I had to go and ask the people if they were still interested or sorry and all this stuff. So now I'm having to play catch up. And then on my regular email, if you guys ever message me on there, a lot of stuff goes to spam for me. So it's hard to catch up. But I try. I really do. Hey, Shalini. Oh, yay, girl, Liz. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. Prince Edward Island. Wow. Yes, what Brooks Baby said. Maybe you need to wipe off. When you're staining, do you wipe off the excess stain? Oh, did you message me, Leslie? I need to go check my spam folder again. But just know, you guys, if you ever email me and I don't respond within, a while, just know that it probably went to spam. Okay, now I got a really big sign to wrap. I can't talk. I have a really big sign I have to wrap up now, but I need to put the hangers on it first. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, if I can get it on this table. All right, now. Oh, don't fall on me. Oh, yes, Leslie, you're right. It was from the email. I did tell you that. How many items should I have at my Etsy store? So I usually recommend as many as you possibly can, because the more the better. But if you only have a few, that's okay, because I think I only started with like 3 and I still got orders. So was it 3? It was. I had a personalized tumbler, a personalized kids tumbler, and a vinyl decal monogram. That's all I had in the very beginning. Haley, please help her with that, okay? Have you ever... Okay, Caroline. Have you ever used HTV on wood instead of paint? I have never used HTV on wood. I would like to try it, though. A lot of people say that they've tried it with great success. So I would definitely like to try that one day and see. Hey, Haley, will you please help Caroline find her remote? Sorry. Y'all know that this is Mom Live. Y'all know. How long do you spend sanding? So I sand, gosh, I would say on each side a good few minutes. You want to make sure you just get it as smooth as you possibly can. And I usually, like I said, take several minutes at least. And the big signs take longer. I really hate sanding the 1x2s. Takes forever, but you know, you got to do it if you want to make your stuff look smooth. It's a good idea. How long do you spend? Oh, you just answer that. Oh, thank you, WeCraftNZ. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, you guys, I've been getting some of the sweetest comments and messages. You guys are all just the best. And I know that growing on YouTube is going to come the hate and stuff too. And I've seen it a little bit more here and there, but you guys like make it all worth it. And it's not like the majority, pretty much 99% of you guys are all sweet and kind. This is a 16x32. I always check the size up and down from the very top of the frame just to make sure. I go down about 1 inch from the top and over about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Okay, so 1 inch down. But yeah, I really do, y'all. I truly do hate putting hangers on the signs. It's not something I enjoy. This is like the least favorite thing. And when you're in a rush and trying to hurry and get to the post office, that's when it's even worse. What does the sign say? It says, what does this one say? Today is a good day for a good day. Yeah, Tabitha, definitely play around with it and see what works. It could definitely be the pressure and stuff. I want to try sublimation on the signs. I've heard a lot of people are doing that with good success. Oh, thank you guys. Becky, this is a Fiskars clear, I think it's even called a quilting ruler. People use it for sewing, but I use it for everything. Vinyl, cutting, getting things straight, getting your stuff measured and you can see where you're going. So you can get it at Walmart or you can get it at Amazon. I think I have it linked in my Amazon shop if you want to just order it online. All right, this one is hangers are on. Okay, today is a good day for a good day. This is why my signs that say motivational things sell really well. What's my favorite fonts to use? Donna, I have linked down below my absolute favorite seller of fonts, and she makes a lot of my best-selling fonts. I always do like kind of like a quality check before I send these out, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, now I'm going to get my bubble wrap on the table. Salty. I know y'all got me. I know y'all got me. I try, and if I do see anything that comes off as a little bit kind of like hate, I won't keep it on my YouTube. But there's gonna always be those bad apples in the bunch. They'll always be there. I just don't get spending your day and time to tell somebody something not right that you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, to me, if I just didn't like something, I just move on. I don't sit there and just think to myself, I have to go tell them this. Like, I just kind of just, it's whatever. I just don't understand. Yes, Helena, I have a lot of ideas, you guys. I am planning so many things for y'all. I just have to find the time and just firm up the plans a little bit. But once I do, I will come out with a lot of cool things. Like I told you guys, I want to do the live craft nights with you guys where we come out and we do the same craft together. And I'll do like a live. I'm going to eventually do Zoom calls. Just all kinds of stuff. I have ideas for a lot of different things. One, two, three, four. How do you decide when to make, where did it go? New designs. So I'm really bad about doing that, but I try and do them as often as I can and come out with new things as often as you can because the more the better. So I just kind of, when I'm in the mood to be creative, I'll sit down and do a lot of designing and things like that. So, Haley, did you get her thing on for her? Can you go look for it, please? Yes, the craft nights are coming. They will be coming. I just think it'd be so fun. Like, I'll give all of you guys like a free SVG file of some sort or something, and we can all do as we want with it. And then at the end of the live, everyone can post a picture of what they created. So maybe I'll do a sign. Maybe you guys will make a decal. Maybe you will take it and do something even better or cooler with it. So you just, there's so many cool things we could do with that. Hi, Jaredel. I agree. Bless your heart. Live chat button. What are we talking about? Live chat button. Is there 129 watching? Don't forget to like. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Helps me out. Get in the, what do they say? Gets you in the YouTube algorithm. Oh, yeah. Okay. So after I do wrap this up, I put this one, since it's so big, I put it inside of a, I put boxes around it. Oh, thanks, Taylor. Let me know what you get done. Do you guys like the lives? Like, be honest, because I had somebody even, y'all, somebody went out of their way and messaged me and said, I don't like your lives. And I was like, I'm so sorry. So do you guys really not like them? Be honest. Like, I love watching people work. Like, personally, I like it. But do you guys like watching live? I'm still going to post videos, but if I can post a couple lives throughout the week, that's even more content for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll still do my videos, but I'm going to be working anyway. So you guys are like just getting to hang out with me even longer. That's at least what I think about it. But tell me the truth. Like, do you guys just watch them just to support, or do you watch them because you genuinely like them? Oh, you guys love them. I'm so glad. Right. It's like you're hanging out with each other, right? That's what I'm saying. I know. I don't understand it either. I like them. I love lives. Yeah, it's like you're hanging out with your friends, right? And we're all just like crafty friends, so we can talk about anything. Yeah, I'll try and get better about reading the comments more so you know what I'm talking about. I can see how that can get a little bit hard to understand. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad y'all like them. Like I said, I can at least do them for the people that like them, right? Oh, there's that awful sound. Yeah, wrapping up these big, I've even contemplated not selling the big signs anymore, but because it really, honestly, you guys, is so much work to package them up. It's so expensive to ship. So I've contemplated just doing 12 by 24s as the biggest that I will ship. But I've just noticed the 16 by 32 is becoming so popular right now. People are wanting more of them, but it takes me so much time. Like, do you guys ship big signs? Those of you who make signs? I love your stories, Lou. You and Rebecca, that last one you guys told, I was like engulfed in your story of your live. If you guys don't know A New World on here, they have the most amazing and funniest lives. They're so down to earth and they tell stories. I just love it so much. But yes, that's a good idea to have. That's what I try to do. I try to have something planned, but it doesn't always work out like that. And I'm a very big one-track mind person. So if I'm working on orders, it's hard for me to talk and work at the same time. I'm trying though, y'all. This whole YouTube journey, I've learned so many new things and ways to do things. And I've got myself out of my comfort zone. Because if y'all don't know me, I'm not a very, I'm not a kind of person, if I'm out in public, I'm not going to go out of my way to like talk to people or like, I'm not extremely outgoing. So I think YouTube has really pulled me into a more outgoing mindset. And that's what we're all about life, right? You're supposed to grow and learn new things and develop. And definitely, YouTube has definitely done that for me in a lot of ways. Oh gosh. Usually I have this whole table, but I have my computer, my microphone, so aren't they, Morgan? They are seriously, you guys, they are like the nicest people. So down. And they are truly my friends. Like Rebecca and Lou are like, they want to help people with their Etsy shops. So you guys want help with your shops and stuff, they are the people to go to because they know so much and they are so successful in their shop too. Mary, their channel name is A New World. Just like that, AKNEW World. It's hard to find because when you search it, it comes up. It comes up and says, "Did you mean?" And then you just click the "Did you mean?" and it should pop up right there. Okay, so this one's packaged up. Now I just have to go get some wood, and I'm about to pull out my handy dandy. What am I about to pull out, you guys? Those of you who guess it win the gold star today. Is it, what do I do next with this big sign? What tool am I about to get out? Yeah, naming shops. I love it. Okay. Fancy cutter, you guys know me. Oh, y'all know me. Okay. Don't mess with me. I got tools. So since these boxes are free, when this sign fits perfectly when you cut one of these in half. So I'll show y'all. I just get my cutter. Oh, it's about to die. So see how it folds open like this? So half of the sign, or not half the sign, one half. Okay, so this will fit perfectly twice. So one will fit perfectly on the top and one will fit perfectly on the bottom. I do have to cut one of the little flaps off right here. But for being free and giving your sign that much more support, it really does help. So let me make sure I got this right. Let's see. Oh, I know. They don't sell them anymore. My husband used to work at a company. They made Ryobi. And so we got a lot of this kind of stuff from his work. But now they don't make these anymore. So they do have them on Amazon, other brands. So just keep an eye on them. I drink because this is exhausting. I need to go get myself one of those cutters. Running late, but happy to see you live. Hey, Roberta. I love lives because it motivates me to keep working. I would say, well, feel free to watch my live free content. Oh, I know, Jenny. Don't mess with me. I got tools. Yes, I ship priority journal. And if this, sometimes this 16 by 32 could be super expensive to ship. So sometimes I'll ship them FedEx because Etsy gives a discount for FedEx. And it'll be sometimes like half the price of UPS. Oh gosh. Oh y'all, it's about to die. It better at least get me through. Don't ever cut towards yourself like that, by the way, you guys. Don't ever cut towards yourself, which these aren't real. Like, it's not a knife, but. Now watch. Someone's going to hate on this video and say that I was doing something wrong. So I told you, I warned you guys, don't cut towards yourself. This also helps people with arthritis and stuff with their fingers, with their hands and stuff. It definitely helps because, you know, cutting cardboard, oh, it hurts so bad. It's so hard to do that without getting muscle pains. I have one linked in my Amazon shop if you guys want some that are similar that other people have bought and said they're pretty good. You should make a wood sign for your shop. Don't mess with me. I got tools. Hey, that's a good one. There you go. Y'all, I'm coming out with designs for my sublimated shirts for things that y'all can relate to so we can all match. It'll be kind of like merch, but not really merch. You know what I mean? But maybe we'll come up with sayings together that only us understand. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. You guys are noticing me how I work. So I try and keep everything clean, but the floor is always where I throw my stuff. Yes, Cindy, she says, don't come for me. I love it. Hi, Tina from Slovenia. Oh, wow. So glad to have you here. Seriously, Sally, you are hardcore. My hubby watch your videos, and he's like, man, she's hardcore. Oh, thank you. I try and learn it all because I don't have time to wait for people to do things for me. Like, I used to try and wait for my husband to help me with these signs like back in the day. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to learn how to do it myself because I don't have time for that. So that's why I learned to do everything myself. Like, I got all those tables from Amazon today, those new tables for around the house. And I don't have time for him to, you know, help me build it. So I just build it myself. It's about to die. Sorry if that's loud, y'all. I'm almost done. Yes, merch. You guys have to help me come up with sayings and different things that we could put on the shirts. And maybe we'll even do like other things besides t-shirts. Like it could be just things for around our offices or whatever. try to do it fast so you guys didn't hear that loud scissors. Yeah, I can sell the designs for sure. Maybe we can make them into files and I can sell those too. Or even give some of them away because you guys are the best. Secret society sayings. Hi, Flotropic plants. Okay, so now I just put the, I put one on the bottom, one on the top, and you really don't need to put one on the bottom because the back of the sign is already flat, but I just sometimes just do it just in case, just to give it that extra security. Merch pre-transit, I love that. Pre-transit, it's cute. Y'all got to come up with some good sayings. And maybe if you guys like design, or not design, but come up with a saying, y'all can have it for free and more. So I know it's not the prettiest thing in the world, y'all, but these signs, I have, knock on wood, never had any of my frame signs ever break or anything in shipment. That's just because I've been doing it this way forever. So these, like I said, just make sure you reinforce your corners, put cardboard on the top for the big signs, and you should be good to go. Yes, Jaredell, you won't regret it. It's my favorite tool. It is my favorite thing to have. I don't know how and why they don't sell them everywhere anymore. Because I mean, it's like the best thing ever. You can cut fabric, you can cut cardboard, carpet. Well, I'm sure we won't be cutting carpet any day, but that's what you can use it for. Just anything that's hard to cut, you can use it for. Sorry, I know that's so annoying. I'm trying to hurry with this part done. And then I'll go over it through the middle one time, just to kind of keep it. Sorry. Oh, I know that's so loud. My husband, I just like imagine him in the background just going, "Are you almost done?" Oh, he hates that sound. He hates it. And I think it's this tape gun is probably makes it worse because it's so loud. It does look like an ice cream sandwich, doesn't it? I would definitely eat it too. Y'all. Do you guys say y'all from where you are from? Or is that just from around here? Who all says y'all? Okay, so this sign is ready to be packaged up. Where did I put my packing slip? Here it is. So with this one, I'm going to slide it under the cardboard and into here so she gets it. She's got to remember her name. Miss Candace. Candace. Okay, let's see. Where are my thank you stickers? You guys, not as cool as you. Liz, girl, you always have the best sayings. You need to help me create some sayings for sure. Me. So a lot of y'all say y'all. I say you guys. I try. So sometimes when I'm around my friends, like from Michigan and stuff like that, I try and not to say y'all because I know that they don't say it. But then I'm like, I can't do it because I'm always saying y'all and all the Southern stuff, but I try not to overdo it because I know it can get annoying. Tabitha, I think some people prefer you all or you guys. Some people do. All right. So I usually always put my thank you sticker on the actual product itself, and then on the outside of the packaging, I'll put the other stickers on there. MB. Have you guys ever cut yourself by accident with one of the tape gun before? Who gets hurt on a daily basis? Because I sure as heck do. I'm always either stepping on something I'm not supposed to, cutting myself with scissors, or the tape gun or something. MB. I gotta remember her initials. I don't have my packing slips printed out yet, so I'm gonna write the names on the box so I don't mix the orders up. Okay, that's all that can fit in the box. The rest are gonna be brown paper packing. Oh, Lou, I'm converting y'all. Love it. I say you guys. No, y'all. Me. I'm always cutting myself. I am too. Oh, the weeding tools are the worst, y'all. Oh, they're the worst. No, I'm not going to tell y'all because it's really gross. I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to freak anybody out. But I've had some painful things happen for sure. But I'm not going to say it because I know I'll watch this live back. I'll be like, why did I talk about that? Oh, okay, okay, here's my brown paper. It's taken me about twice as long to package these orders up. I'm sorry, you guys. You're probably here just for the packaging, and I'm just sitting here talking. Deborah. 1, 2. Now I'll use my handy dandy power tool. Woo! Deborah M. You price your signs. Okay, bye, Deanna. I honestly will have to come out with a video for that because it's hard to say. But what I always start with, and I'll tell you what to start with doing when you're going to price a product, do your market research and find out what your competitors are charging so you know that you're not going to charge, well, you know at least the price range that goes for it. So let's say I'm looking for 12 by 24 wood signs and I want to know how much I want to charge for those. I will go on Etsy and type in 12 by 24 signs, look around, and you'll always get a general idea. Sometimes people will be so low that you're like, whoa, that's out of the price range. Don't ever go on the lower end. You know your worth. If you make a good quality product, you need to charge what you know you're worth. If you charge too cheap, you're going to regret it because wood signs are a lot of work. And like I said, that's what I used to do. I was like, hey, everyone else charges $30. I'm going to charge $20. And I would do like free shipping and all that stuff. And I was making like $10 less a sign. That's not worth it when you're spending hours working on something, right? So just do your market research, find out what the going rate is, and then figure out how much you're charging or you're paying for your product. So how much does your wood cost? How many signs can you get out of that piece of wood? Like for example, my 1x6 signs, 1x6 by 16 signs. I can get about 5 signs out of a 8-foot board. An 8-foot board might cost you $8 or $9. So then take that $9 and divide it by 5. Figure out how much each of your signs are costing you. And I hope I said that right because I was talking and thinking. But that's how much you figure out your material cost. And then you figure out, okay, I still got to buy nails. I still got to buy this. I still got to buy that. You just kind of have to figure out how much you're spending on your materials and then, go from there. And I will try and make a video on that soon. But, did you make your desk? So, desk I made, oh gosh, y'all. I was looking everywhere for a X-frame desk style with an L shape. And I couldn't find the pattern I wanted, so I kind of just made it up as I went. So I started with Anna White's X style. And then I just made 2 desks and then bolted them together. And the top is made all out of 2x6s. And the whole frame is made by 2x4s. Everyone just sees Sally's lips while she talks, or is it just my screen? What do you mean? Oh, yes, it is just my lips. Because I was trying to let y'all see what I was doing, so that's why I moved it down. Yes, I use it to cut anything that I can cut paper. I'll use that if I can. Hey, Mrs. Smith. No, you can't have a refund. Liz, girl. I love it. You always have the best sayings, I swear. Haley, will you please help Caroline? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. My oldest daughter knows that this is the time. This is one of her chores. When I'm Mama's Live, she's got to help with like simple things. Like if the little one needs something, she helps Mama. So she knows that's one of her duties. One of her duties to help Mama. Okay, we got RM. Yes, Connie, it's an easy thing to do. What did I say? Hold on, what's her name? Let me write this down really quick, or I'm gonna get sidetracked. RM. Okay, so like I said, if you price accordingly, make sure you do that or you will end up regretting it. Unless it's a really easy thing you sell. If you sell like pre-made things or things you can whip up super fast, it's okay to sell cheap. But when you're doing physical labor like this, you need to charge what's worth it or you're going to regret it. Oh, you want to hate? Let me introduce you to my YouTube fam. Yes, you guys are like the best. Y'all got me, right? See how fast that is, you guys? Like, instead of having to sit there and cut, you got, it just does it for you. What program do you use to add watermarks? So I use PicMonkey, and I love it. I love PicMonkey. I use it for my YouTube thumbnails. I use it for my Etsy listings, watermarks, all kinds of stuff. I always burn myself with hot glue. Yep, same. So what are y'all eating for dinner tonight? Is it dinner time where you are? I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to go cook tonight. I was going to make steak bites, but I'm not in the mood to cook a big dinner now. Liz, hitting goals and blocking trolls. Oh, I love it. Food. Oh, it's 11:14. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because a lot of you are on the other side of the country. Or the other side of the world. Where did my brown paper go? Oh, it went under the table. Leftovers, yes. We don't have any leftovers tonight. Hey, who's tried the mayonnaise on grilled cheese yet? In the air fryer. Who has tried it? That is right next to the microphone. Are you sure that that's not so loud, y'all? I don't want to bust your eardrums. Right, Angela, I agree. It's so hard to find boxes that fit a lot of these odd signs. Odd-sized signs, for sure. But some places don't accept it like this. I've actually come to find, now that I know, a lot of places don't accept it, but mine do. CS. CS. I always put the initials on there, so I know whose is whose. CS. Hey, Shayna. CS. Yes, I love leftovers. You know, some people don't eat leftovers. I found that out. Like, there's someone in my family, they don't eat leftovers. They just throw their food out. And I'm like, no. Leftovers are the best. And sometimes they taste even better after. There goes my paper again. Here it goes again, y'all. Sorry. My son said mutton. Aw, mutton is lamb. Aw. Leftovers are the best. I chuck everything in the air fryer. I love air fryer. Lou, no. Leftovers are the best. And you guys make roast a lot. You don't like leftover roast? Like, that's when it's the best because it sits in all the juices in the fridge. And then when you warm it back up, it's like, oh, it's the best. You guys are crazy. Who likes packaging orders? Like, do you guys enjoy it? A prisoner? No. Shayna, our Olive Garden around here, like, everyone acts like it's the best, but whenever I eat there, it tastes like it's frozen, like just warmed up frozen. But a lot of people love Olive Garden, but it's like $16 for a plate, and it's like, but some Olive Gardens are good, but the one around here, like, it's almost like they don't warm it. Like, when you get your food, it's like not even warm. Oh, it's not even warm. Corned beef brisket. Ooh, that sounds really good. I know, it's packaging is just, it's terrible. But at least when it's done, that's when it's the best. When you're just finished with it and you can ship them out and they're gone. They're out of your hands. Yes, their salad and breadsticks are the best. That is for sure. Hey, Good Times with Grandma Lund. I am packaging orders today. I'm getting all the orders ready. Oh my gosh, y'all. I prefer the creating part of the process, but packaging to send my work off is kind of exciting too. Yes, I agree with that. Oh man, I hate this tape gun so much. Hey, Crystal. So glad that you could join. All right, now it's time for the big sign. So, Samantha, I charge by the size, and if it's multicolor, I charge a little bit more there too. Right, Morgan. I'm kind of in between. Like, I like it, but I hate it at the same time. But I don't know. It's almost like a chore to me sometimes. Packing decals isn't as bad, but the signs, it takes so much work. And see, I don't make any profit off my shipping. Some people charge more so that they get the money back for their time, but I kind of just charge customers whatever they are, paying. Ooh, I like watching cooking channels too. Did I write her name on here? It's okay. She's the only big sign order I have. So, is this my longer? Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I might have to flip this one around because that's another thing, you guys. With these big signs, you have to use way more brown paper and you have to maneuver a bunch of stuff. I just don't know if I should keep selling the big signs. It's just way too much hassle. Which I don't mind it because, like I said, it's more money. They cost more. But the thing is, the time that you're spending packaging them, using all the extra materials and stuff, it might not even really be that much more that you're making, This is a big sign. This is the biggest size that I sell. I might not be able to fit on here, y'all. Let me move a couple things on my desk. I should be able to do it. Let's see. Haley, who are you talking to? Haley, who are you talking to?
Sarah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree, Morgan. That's what makes it worth it. I do agree with that. Woo! So, y'all, I normally have this big table. Oh, I bet that was so loud next to the camera or the thing. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to try and make this work so y'all can see this. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can make it work on this table. That's why y'all see me on the floor all the time, because I have all this space, but on this table, it's a little bit more difficult. There's one roll down, one more to go. Okay, we made it, guys. Now, where did I put my scissors? Oh, here they are. Right in arm's reach. Okay. Move this. Okay, so is your base coat on the wood signs the same white house paint you use before you spray paint? So yes, the base is the same. The background of my signs are the same as the base coat on that The white paint I use is the white paint I use on all my stuff. Creative budgets, I use, I buy my vinyl from US Cutter, but I'm actually going to be testing out StarCraft vinyl this week and seeing if I like it. I will let y'all know. I'm missing my tape gun now. I must have set it down. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right behind me. It was right behind me the whole time. Thanks, Morgan. So when I'm just folding these big signs, I just tape a little bit down to kind of just help me get started. You guys know if y'all pack like, or if you wrap presents that are large, you know what I'm talking about. So how many orders do you guys, if those of you who have orders, how many are you guys have this week? How many of you working on? Is your shop slow? Okay, bye, Liz. We'll see you later, girl. And you got to let me know all those sayings you said again earlier so we can get those on some shirts. I also really like, if I do make signs really big or a lot of signs in one, I will put the shrink wrap on it. I really like that because it keeps this from getting punctured. But I usually only do that for if I have multiple signs in one order. I'll use the shrink wrap. Oh, come on, tape. I'm about to cut this one a little bit. It got tangled up a little bit. And a tip for any of you that might not know, if your tape ever gets twisted, just cut it off, because if you go ahead and just tape over it or send it, it sometimes can get caught in the conveyor belts, which I haven't had that happen, thank goodness. But you don't want to risk it because, you know, when your tape twists, it might have the sticky side out, and then if it's on those conveyor belts and stuff, it might get twisted up and then rip your paper off. So I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but oh, that's really good, Jennifer. 2 bathroom sign orders, working on those. Oh, that sounds amazing. Right now I have 6 signs, 1 door hanger, and 1 pillow cover. That sounds good. That's awesome. How do you turn on the in people's cart for your Etsy shop? Samantha, I think that Etsy just does it on its own. I don't think there's any way you can turn that on. It's just kind of something that they put on some shops and don't put on others. So, and I don't know. It's hard to know why or how that happens on some shops and not on others. I'm almost done with this loud tape, y'all. I know it's so loud. Just bear with me. And then just tape all of your seams down. You don't want it getting caught in that conveyor belt. Take one time in the middle. Really, just you can't go wrong with too much tape. Oh. Okay, this one is good. So I'm good to go. Oh, yay, Crystal. I'm so glad. I couldn't find a lot of my shirts at Jiffy. I don't know. They were out of stock of a lot of the colors I needed, so I found another supplier that I'm testing out. I did order some from Jiffy. They're coming. And then I had to place an order from another supplier that'll be here on Thursday as well. So. Oh, that sounds great. A growth chart. I love those. I almost sold those one time, but I didn't ever get to making them. There's a lot of things that I've started and never ended up selling. Oh, business finances. Don't get me started. I really need to do my taxes, you guys. I keep putting it off because I'm not one of those people that ever get money back during taxes. But it's part of the business life, you know. You end up paying your money all come tax time. So be prepared for that, you guys. Be prepared to pay a lot to Uncle Sam. He will get his money. Last year was my husband's and my most expensive tax year yet. And this year will probably be worse. Because my husband also, as he has a job, he also does a landscaping job that he started himself. And so we have a lot of taxes we got to pay. Yeah, we got to do what we got to do. Oh, it's okay for the question, Samantha. I'm here for that. I'm here to help. If I can, I'm here to help. I know you guys saw me doing a lot of my orders last live. Now I'm going to ship them out. What's the other supplier? It was called One Stop. You have to have an EIN number. It's a Gildan supplier. Super great customer service. Yeah, Michelle, I wish that I would have done that in the beginning. I'm going to start it this year because we end up paying it just all at the end of the year. Because I've asked a tax person, I said, do I have to do it quarterly? And they're like, no, you can totally do it at the end of the year if that's what you want to do. And I was like, okay, that just sounds easier. But bam, it hits you just like that. You got a lot to pay. Sorry. I have heard of comfort colors. I'm not sure how they would sublimate because I have to do polyester. Yeah, that's true, Leslie. I think it's just easy to just get it done quarterly because then you just have it done, right? Do you sell any of your items in local shops? No, I don't. Everything's online for me right now. Abigail, they say prepare for about 25 to 30% of what you make. So that's usually kind of rough because you get money back for things like your house and all that stuff and all of the supplies and everything you can take out. So just because you're paying 30% doesn't really mean you're paying 30%, you know, because you're also accounting for, like I said, your mileage, your supplies, your Etsy fees, your shipping, all of that you can tax deduct. And so it makes it a little bit less than what it would be. But I say you do everything you can. You take off of your taxes everything that you can, like your like I was saying, your mileage, your fees, everything, because it is expensive. That's the one really downfall about having your own business is health insurance And if you don't have a partner that has a job that has health insurance, like luckily my husband does. So we have health insurance through him. But if you have your own business, you got to think about insurance, 401k. You got to think about your taxes. It's expensive to run a business. It's not to say it's not doable, but it is expensive. This one was shipped out separately, so I don't have hers. Now I got to get some poly mailers. So Samantha, if it says personal use, usually they don't like you selling them. But if you put your own spin on it, I don't know. I would check and read the fine print. If it says do not use this as a part of another thing to sell, I would just kind of stay clear from it. But just read the fine print because it might be okay. And it doesn't hurt to even reach out to them and ask. I've asked a lot of different designers things before, and they let me know, more in detail. Oh, I know. It's going to be very chaotic. Okay. Yes, you can claim a space in your home. That is right. And this year, since we moved half the year, I have this space now. At our old house, it was part of our living room, and they say it has to be exactly only for your business. So this room I only use for my business. So you can technically claim it, but if it's in your home, like in your living room, if that's where your office is, you can't technically claim your living room if you use it as a living room too. Does that make sense? Oh, that's good. The business name is available. That's amazing. Ooh, stuffed bell peppers. I've always wanted to try that. I've never tried them before, but I really do like bell peppers a lot. Yeah, I haven't tried it either. Bell peppers. Hey, Donna. I don't know what I'm going to make. It's probably going to be an easy night tonight, y'all. Yeah, it's expensive here too. It was about, well, I'd say it was only $125 to get my LLC, and then I had to do all the paperwork and all that stuff. So it was an expense, but I don't know how it is everywhere. How many small ones do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 smalls and 2 bigs. I'm right behind you guys. I just have to get my cello bags. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's what I had last night, Lou. I made my delicious air fryer grilled cheese. I just love grilled cheese and tomato soup. Who has put, I know that sounds really weird, but who has put Ruffles or plain potato chips in your tomato soup? And you let it get kind of like melted a little bit in there? Who's done that? Because that's like my favorite way to have grilled cheese. I mean, tomato soup. That was cut. Cheez-Its. I haven't had that. I bet that would be good. Really, Diane? I didn't know that it can mess the pressure up. I've been keeping it closed for since I got it. Wow, years and years and years ago. So thank you for the tip. Right, Leslie. If you do what you love, it's never work. But sometimes it is. Sometimes. No, Samantha, Etsy doesn't take it down. Usually it's the shop or the person that designed it has to find it and come after you. And then they can file it with Etsy if they really want to. But most of the time, they'll just kindly let you know to take it down. But it's not always like that. I've never had it happen before, but other people have, and they told me how it went. Yes, well, tonight I'm packaging orders. So just getting everything packaged up and shipped out. I got all my signs packaged up. Now I'm just getting the decals packed up, and then I'll be done for the night. I can't wait. It's been a long day, y'all. I had to go run errands this morning. I had to go to the bank. So much fun. I paid myself today, y'all. So if you don't know how you pay yourself, you can either write yourself a check. If you don't use your regular bank account, I opened up my own business bank account with a federal credit union. And it's not the same bank that I use for my regular banking needs. So I go there and I either draw out cash, the amount that I'm going to pay myself, but they say the right way to do it is to write yourself a check, which I'm going to start doing that now that I know that that's the right way to do it. That is how I pay myself, and I do it about once a month. I'll go out and draw out the amount of money that I want to draw out, and I'll pay myself into my bank account. So it's usually just like a little trip we'll do, because my husband also has his business account in our credit union bank too. And if you guys are looking for a good business account place, check credit unions. They usually have the best low, either what is it called? Low amount that you have to keep in your bank. Well, I used to have my business account at SunTrust, and they had a $1,500 minimum that you could not touch. And I decided to look around and shop, and I found the credit unions, all you have to do is keep in, I think it was $50, and you can keep the money. It's your money. So I just did not like not having to be able to touch that money if I wanted it. So anyways, just sit there, check out credit unions. So Jarian, the best way to get your vinyl decal shop started to make sales is just being good with your SEO. Just really focusing on making sure that you're good with your pictures, titles, tags, and descriptions. And eventually you're going to get picked up in the algorithm, but you have to constantly work at your shop continuously. And you eventually will get sales. You just have to work at it. It just takes a lot of time and effort. These cello bags, the small ones right here are 6x9, and then the large ones are 10x13. I really like the 10x13 size because I also can use them for my t-shirts. So it's a good size to sell. Oh, yeah, Samantha, you're good. You're probably good with that. Because that's everywhere. I doubt she actually designed it, because you see that everywhere. I see that design everywhere. How long did it take you to officially get your business license? I'm not sure how long it took me to get my business license. I'd say it was probably between start and finish. Maybe within a week I got everything done. Leslie, can you do that with a regular bank account if your bank account is in a different area though? Like it's a complete different bank. So can you do a transfer that way? I didn't know you could do that. It'd be nice if the bank could tell me stuff like that, but they haven't told me that. I'm going to roll over these one more time. Where is my roller? Let's see. I'm looking for my brayer. I don't know where I put it, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to use my squeegee. Yeah, using two different banks is good because you have you're putting your business separate from personal, and that's important, very important. Are you serious, Diane? Wow. A bubblegum design, made contact with Hershey and sent them my licensing rights. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, paperwork needs to be ready. That is right. So I have a question. How long you keep a vinyl decal before having to put it on something? I'm pretty sure, Donna, that you can keep a decal for a pretty good amount of time. I don't pre-make anything, but nothing should go wrong with it. As long as you keep adhering, like if right before you send it out, you make sure it adheres well to the tape, you should be good. The only thing I would worry about is the tape. The vinyl within itself is fine. Maybe you could just keep the vinyl cut without putting the tape on it. And then when you're ready to ship it, put some tape on it. No, you do not need a business license to start on Etsy. You can start on Etsy with just your normal regular person. And then eventually, if it works out, then you could start a business. I wouldn't go and just jump and start a business if you aren't sure it's something that you're wanting to do, because you have to invest a lot of time and money into starting a business. So no, so I got mine right off the bat just because I knew it was something I was going to go head in. I was just going to do it. So, and I knew I was going to be making money. And so I just wanted to go ahead and do it legally and right. But you don't have to do it unless you know you're going to be actually making money from it. Does that make sense? Like when I first started selling things, I did not have a business license. This was back when I was just doing it on Facebook. So I already had a client base and for my other stuff. And I already made orders and all that stuff. And I knew that when I started on Etsy that I was going to do it. I knew that it was something I was going to do. So if you know it's something that you're going to do, go for it and get your business license. But don't do it if you're not even sure. If you're like, I don't know if this is going to work out. You know what I mean? And no, my t-shirt business is going to be part of my decal store. I use R Tape Clear Choice AT65. I got my shirt press at not US Cutter. I'm sorry. I got it on Amazon. Yes, Luke, it was just a kind of a last minute thing. I was going to be packaging orders and I said, why not join live? Maybe people will be on here and want to hang out for a little bit. I got to put some transfer tape. I got to put some of my stickers on them now. Do I have any made? Looks like I do. Yeah, the Etsy algorithm is pretty important. So this won't go with this one. Good luck, Grandma Lund. It is very rewarding to be able to just do your own thing and have your own business. It does. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it is stressful just because you're like a legit business. So you want to make sure you're doing everything right. And you especially need to make sure you get taxes done right and you know what you're doing when it comes to sales taxes and all that kind of stuff. Just make sure you know what you're doing, which all it takes is some research. If I can figure it out, you guys can. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you could join us, Painteria Studio. I didn't know it was your first time coming on. Hey, Migdalia. Yes, what Diane said. State sales tax. Yes, what Leslie said, the reason why it's good to have a business is just because you're protected. The reason I did LLC is because I'm a separate entity from my name. So Sally and Sally Southern Stitches are two different entities. You're still the business owner, but my business is not related to me. So I have different bank account. I have a different, all that stuff. My business is separate from me. So if for some god awful reason somebody decided they wanted to sue my business for some reason or another, my whole life wouldn't be ruined. My business would. Does that make sense? So it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's kind of just like part of it. And sometimes it's just better to be safe than sorry. I know. I'll definitely, like I said, sometimes I might pop up and do random lives here and there, so that way we can all hang out, because it's fun hanging out with you guys. And maybe sometimes I'll pop up on Facebook and go live and things like that too, because I'm going to be working anyway, so why not have y'all on here with me? Oh, I'm so glad too, Grandma Lund. Is that your name? Do you want me to call you Grandma Lund? Okay, now I need to get my stickers and my packaging stuff inside of my decals, and then these will be done. Oh, you guys, this is all I have left. This is I need to order some tonight. These are my cards, and y'all, I really do regret starting this because it's something I probably am gonna have to keep doing. But I don't know if customers really even appreciate or like them as much as I thought they did. Look, I'm not even taking time to put my business name on here today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Oh, thank you for the congratulations, Panteria. I hate those. I hate these little things that come off the cello bags. They stick on everything. I'm 62 mm. I'm not sure what size that is, Luke. I'm not good with conversions. But if it's 4x6 I think as long as you can fit the label on there, it should be fine. I don't see why it would be an issue. Okay, Stacy, I'll try and remember that. Okay, I hope I remember your name, but Stacy, that's great to know. Nice to meet you too. Yes, they are so annoying. They stick on everything. I know. I didn't put my business name on it, and I have to print them out on my label maker. I don't even have the label makers together right now, but I'm actually rebranding a little bit, trying to drive more sales to my website. So I'm going to be kind of designing some new things for my shipments. So that's why I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Somebody just placed an order on my website. Is it one of you guys? Is it one of y'all? Did y'all place an order? Thank you. Thank you for congratulating. I cannot believe we're at 15,000. It's crazy, right? Like, it just keeps growing. I thought eventually it would just stop. I didn't think people would keep subscribing. So thank y'all so much. We're going to do big things. Just watch. I want to eventually get to a point where I can like do so much for other people. Like, I want to be able to help somebody completely start their own business, or help them buy things for their business that maybe they can't afford. One day, y'all, I'm going to get to that point. I want to help other people. Like, that is like something I really feel called to do. And I know, like I said, that I run out of time sometimes, like I want to be able to answer everyone's questions and do everything, but sometimes it gets kind of hard, but I try. Oh, maybe one day, Lou. That's what my husband was talking about earlier. He's like, if you just set your goal to be twice more than even what you thought you would make, you'll make that goal and more, You just have to strive for success. So you guys, something funny. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate the super sticker. Yes, Leslie, that's actually coming. One-on-one things are coming soon. I am, but I'm not going to charge you guys like crazy, crazy, crazy fees. It'll just be enough to just make it to where I have the time to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do one-on-one Zoom calls with you guys soon. But thank you so much for the super sticker. But you guys know something funny. So around when I was my daughter's age, I don't know if you guys might know this if you've seen some of my other videos, but I can taste words, right? So I was born with something where I can taste words. Like all words have a flavor. It's just something weird about me. I don't know. I was just like that. And no, my mom always thought I had a crazy imagination, but it's true. My daughter, my oldest daughter, is starting to show signs that she has the same thing. And it's so funny but hers is different though. Like she talks about colors and stuff, having tastes. So I just thought it was so funny today. She's been talking to me about it, and I'm like, I must have genetically passed it down. But if you guys don't know that about me, that is something. If you didn't know about me, now you know. I don't know what it is about me. I've always, ever since I was around, like I guess 8 years old or so, I've just been able to taste words. I don't know. They just have a taste. I know that's so weird, but it's just something that that I've always done. And my daughter now is going to be just like her mama. So I know that's so funny. I know if you guys didn't know that about me, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Oh, but it's just so funny that she's following her mommy's footsteps. There's a merch. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Oh, thanks, Morgan. Oh, yeah, there's a merch. That's what you're saying, Leslie. What do you put on your info sheet? You put your products, if you don't mind me asking. So I just include the packing slip in here, and then it just has the invoice in there, and sometimes I'll put thank you on it, and sometimes I'll add the information that's already on there is what I'll put on there, and then I'll add the card and the alcohol wipe, Luke. I know, isn't that weird? I've always thought it's so strange, but that's just me. I've always been like that. And there is an actual thing. It's an actual something. If you Google it, it's an actual thing. I haven't ever met anybody with it, but there is a bunch of people on the internet that have it. It's called synesthesia, where you can taste words and, have your senses are kind of. I have always been curious to what nothing smells like. I can't get anyone on my Facebook to come up with an answer. What nothing smells. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Like, what does nothing smell like? I guess it just has no smell, but what is no smell, right? Okay, bye, Morgan. Thank you. And I'll message you later on the sign. I'll message you tonight. But thank you for joining. Okay, so I need to put these in the mailers. I need to print out my invoices is what I need to do. Not my invoices. I need to print out my labels. Get my broken computer because I'm using my nice one. Hey, at least now I have two, right? Oh, that's a good idea, Luke. I don't want to update my printer computer. No, I do not want to update my printer. Does that not annoy the heck out of you guys? So Stacy, every single word has a flavor, like I can taste it. It's hard to explain. Like your name is pepperonis. Stacy tastes like pepperonis. I know y'all are probably like, what the heck? But look it up. It's called synesthesia. It's where people can taste. It's either they can taste words or there's some people that can feel senses. It's just strange. It's a strange thing about your brain. And I don't know where I got it because none of my family's like it. So you should make a decal. Your words taste salty. I love it. Oh, we're gonna have the best shirts ever, y'all. Just wait. What decal do you use? 651 or 631? I use 651. I don't use any 631 at all. 631's for walls. I use only 651. Yeah, I like pepperonis. So do the same words always taste the same? Yes, the same words are always the same. Like every single word has its own taste. And sometimes the word isn't even a food. Like it's some flavor that I've never tasted before, but I can just kind of tell what it tastes like. Gabrielle, you are noodles. But only certain types of noodles, like the shells. You know, the shells? That's what Gabrielle tastes like. And I'm being dead serious, you guys. Y'all probably think it's so weird, but it's always been a thing about me. And like my friends and family have always asked me, oh, what does this taste like? What does this taste like? And it's just, okay, I gotta select all these orders and print. Okay. I love noodles. There's your niche for t-shirts. There you go. You know, like have your name and then under it in quotations have what your flavor is, right? I'm just kidding. That would be so weird. Only us would know it though. Okay, so I'm printing out orders right now, labels. I know, Jackie, it's kind of crazy. It's a weird, crazy thing about me, but it makes me different, right? And they say people with this are also very creative, which I am. So I guess it's something just about me. I don't know. Yeah, I've kind of learned how to block it off a little bit to where I try and focus on work. But yeah, everything like has like a flavor. I know it's so weird. Laura, you are a type of bread. Alma, you are tomatoes. And Crystal, you are also like a type of noodle, but I can't explain it because it's one I've never tasted before, but I can tell it's pasta. Yeah, it's just weird. I know, it's so weird. But see, like my husband's name John is like pizza, and I like pizza, so it makes it good when you like what somebody's name tastes like. I probably just lost so many subscribers. You guys are probably like, what in the world is wrong with this girl? Let's see. Large poly mailer. Your name and tasteology. I love it. Jennifer, you are chicken nuggets. Oh, Sophia, so your name is not a food, it's a flavor. So yours is like, oh my gosh, this is going to sound so weird. It's almost like couches, but I don't know what couches taste like, but your name has a flavor that isn't a food. Jackie, you are like a type of pizza too. It's like a pepperoni kind of, or no, not pepper. It's almost like a meat pizza. You guys are like, what the heck is wrong? I know it's so weird. You guys are all saying, what am I? Jaredell, you also have a name that isn't like a food. It's just a taste, and I can't really explain it. Jaredell, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I can't explain it. Sometimes it's just like a flavor. Let's see. Angela, you are Jello. Oh, let's see. Heidi, you are like a spaghetti sauce. Does the couch taste like nothing? Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Oh, I'm glad that you guys put up with me. I know I'm just weird. I'm just weird. Okay, so we have a 12 by 12 sign or 12 by 24. Let's see. This is probably like never finding a name on a keychain. Yes. Taylor, you are popsicles. Tandy, you are a type of, like, believe it or not, it rhymes with candy, but you take it's like a candy. Tandy candy. And I don't know. I've tried to find what the correlations are with it, and it's no correlation. It's just something strange. Sonia, lasagna. That's what you are. So maybe y'all could, y'all's little nicknames for me can be y'all's taste, right? Your name taste. Okay, let's see. Small mailers. Heidi, you're like a spaghetti sauce kind of. Bobby, you are like cookies. Athena is kind of another one of those ones that doesn't really have, it's like a familiar taste, but I can't really put my, like what it is. And then Layla is an also, it's like grape popsicles. Chase is kind of like, oh gosh, it's kind of like it's kind of like pepperonis. I know it is interesting because I guess it's different. I don't know. Leslie, yours yours is another one of those not foods. It's like this is gonna sound so weird, but it's like sneeze, the way sneeze. I don't know. It's not gonna make sense to you guys. Sometimes names I can't explain it. Tracy, you're like pepperonis. Oh, Tisa? Is that what you said, Tisa? That's another one of those names that I can't put my finger on what it is. Bobby, do you like snickerdoodles? Okay. Random question about fonts. Do all fonts cut the same or are silhouette ones better? So all fonts cut the same. It depends on your settings that you have for your machine and what type of cut settings you have, I guess. That's really how you would know if your names are going to cut. Sometimes if the design isn't good, it won't cut good. So you just have to get from a reputable designer. What size decal would you recommend for a coffee cup? Donna, I guess it just depends on how big your coffee cup is. I would say about, I don't know. It depends how big it is, I guess. Maybe 4 inches at the largest width, maybe. Roberta, you're like spaghetti. Matt is like it's another one of those things that isn't a food. It's almost like baseball hats. Achoo or cute achoo's. I love it. You guys are cracking me up. All right, bye, Crystal. Yes, congratulations again. Oh, thank you, Roberta. I try to encourage everybody if I can. So this is, oh, I hate when it says UPS cannot verify this address. I'll have to reach out to her. So I make a lot of different things. I make wood signs, vinyl decals, and I also make now sublimation and different things like that. So, she said a baseball hat. Hope it's new. Like I said, guys, it's very strange because I can't explain it very well. But it's just one of those quirky things about me that makes me Sally. It's just what makes Sally Sally. And people are always so intrigued because a lot of times people haven't heard of it. And I've never met anyone with it. Maybe now that I'm on YouTube, somebody out there will have it and be able to relate. Because I've never met anyone that has it. But there's people on the internet that have it, just nobody that I've met. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I did get your order. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you and your orders. I do appreciate it so much. A good design, you can kind of tell something. Like there was one wording that I got one time that was really jagged and it didn't cut very well. And it could have been the designer. Maybe she didn't weld it or not weld it, smooth the letters out very well. Cause it was like a handwritten font, I think. So, the design just wasn't very good. You can tell when you cut it. Becky, you are like candied pecans. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I think there's a part of me. I'm very intuitive too about people. Like when I meet somebody, I know that you're going to be like a good person and you're going to be like, I'm just intuitive about people and personalities. I've always been like that too. Like when I meet somebody, I can tell we're going to be best friends. You know what I mean? Like I can kind of tell from the get go. So I've always been like that too. Just real intuitive. 8 by 16. So 9 by 17, 18. Sorry, guys. I'm just printing out my labels right now. And I have to, it takes a long time when you're printing out like 15 labels. So Dawn, yes, I've sold I made an Excel spreadsheet. I'll have to go back and look. I've sold a good few. I'm going to be working on them on Friday when I get my big shipment in, which hopefully won't be delayed, but I did order a big batch of shirts because I actually didn't expect to get as many orders as I did. And I didn't have the colors and stuff that I needed to do all those shirts. So I needed to order some more. So those are going to be coming in here soon. And I'm excited about it. So that needs to change to 3 pounds. Let's see. No, Diane, I actually don't ever usually tell people that unless it comes up in conversation, which now, like I said, I think it's funny that my daughter, I can tell something's different. Like she's kind of starting to act like she might have the same thing. So we'll see. Because I was around her age when it started for me too. And I used to always tell my mom, I'm like, can you taste words? And she would say, no, honey. Like she would think I was just being like, a kid, imagination wise. So that's going to be what, 13, 12 by 12. Do I have a 10 key on my laptop? What is that, like a number 10? I don't think so, no. Oh, yes. Stacy, that's really cool, isn't it? Are you talking about the intuition stuff? Will is peanuts. Yes, Dawn. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been able to taste words, and it's a very strange thing, but it's a real thing. It's called, I think synesthesia is what they call it. So a lot of people don't know that about me. And then I usually tell people that I'm close with, and then they always want to know what their names taste like once they find out that about me. It's just something just weird and different. Yeah, I don't have a 10 number key on either of my computers, actually. Nope, just 1 through 9 and a 0. To the right side of the keyboard? Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have a number 10. But yes, okay. Once I get these printed out, I'll put them on these and then I'll let y'all go in a minute. I didn't know it was going to be on here this long. I literally said to my kids, I was like, it'll be 30 minutes. I'm not very good at figuring out time here. Okay, let's see. This is going to be first class mail. And whoa, I clicked the wrong thing. That scared me. I typed in £1 and it went up to like $49 and it was supposed to be just first class. Oh my gosh. 0.14. Scared me. Dang, where does this girl live? Oh my goodness, this is expensive. Oh, California. That explains it. It is just a decal and it's going to be like $5 something to ship this. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I have these going out in the morning, April. I'm getting them packaged up and by the door so my husband can take them for me tomorrow. Dawn, you are like orange juice, but not just any orange juice. It's like kind of like a Sunny D. Yes, business license, you start with your EIN. And then you can get your business license on top of that too. Yes, naming children. Does Caroline sleep? Did she fall asleep? No. Okay. That did play a big part in naming them. It had to be something that was tolerable. So my daughter Haley, it doesn't really have a taste. It's not any kind of food. And then my daughter Caroline is the same way. It's like a tolerable food. Speaking of the devil, here's my little one. You smell good. Why? I was telling them about the tasting words and how you can kind of taste some things too sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind
of. Mm-hmm.
I can't really tell.
Yeah, she's like her mama. Well, at least we think so. Okay, so I got all of my labels bought and now I'm gonna print them out and get them posted. Oh no, I hope it did the right date. I didn't check the date. Darn it. Sometimes Etsy automatically just jumps to the next day. The day after that. Like, I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I don't have a 10. I'm looking at it right now. I don't see a 10 on. Do you see a 10?
No, they're talking about this.
No, but do you see a number 10?
No, it's not on my
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that. Twan, that tastes like pineapples. I do like orange juice. I won't be surprised if so many people unsubscribed after me telling you guys that. They're probably, this girl is a weird.
What are you doing now?
I am printing labels out and they're about to go out on my thing right now. Okay, here's my broken computer, you guys. I'm gonna print my labels out just because I'm using my new one now on this live, so I can't use it for this. But you guys see my poor little, like, look at this. It won't even stay up. That's why I needed one so bad. Okay, I'm gonna hold it while it's printing. Dymo. Yeah, guys, I have a lot of videos coming this week. I'm going to be doing my StarCraft testing out the StarCraft vinyl, and then I'm going to also be doing the sublimation stuff. No, April, I've never. No, it's not that strong. It's just a slight, like I can tell what it, like, okay, the best way I can explain it is, when you're thinking about a food that you want and you're thinking about it and you kind of can just know what it tastes like if you're thinking about pizza, you're like, okay, I know what that's going to be like. That's what it is with people's names, or any, not even name. It's just words in general. So like I said, that's kind of what it's like. Right. If they unsubscribe, it's their loss. Dawn, it's different for everyone. If you look it up, it's called synesthesia. There's people that can, I don't know, there's different forms of it. Let me see. It'll tell you right here. So, it is a neurological thing which it stimulates one sensory or cognitive pathway, which leads to automatic involuntary experiences in a second sensory or cognitive pathway, such as vision. So the most common one is people can see colors. What is this? Hang on, let's see what the different types are. There's a few different types. I remember looking this up because I didn't know it was a thing until I started researching it. It says it's kind of like a sixth sense. So you know how we all have, what is it, like 5 senses or whatever? Mm-hmm. It's a sixth sense to those people. So they're usually very creative. I'm trying to think. There was the most common one. There can be 60 to 80 different types.
That's a lot.
Okay, here's one. It says, this one occurs when a sound prompts a specific bodily sensation, such as tingling on the back of your neck, which is kind of weird. There's one that occurs when sounds can trigger someone to see colors. There's one where people with letters and numbers are associated with colors. So like the number 1 would be black for somebody. And then there's this one's me. So it's called the lexial gustatory synesthesia. Occurs when hearing words triggers taste. So it's just weird. I know it's so strange, but that's what it is.
Can you taste things when you say it, or is it?
Yeah, it's anybody. It's anybody. What, baby?
Can you get my little pink table out?
What pink table?
Come on.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm almost done here, baby. I'm just printing. I just got the labels printed out.
I'm gonna check what you just came out.
Okay. So here's all my labels. Okay. So yes, thank y'all for putting up with me for so long tonight. I didn't know I was going to be on here this long, but it was nice to hang out with all of you guys. I'm going to get the last thing I'll do is wrap these up and then I'll be done. I just need to get my mailers out.
Did you find it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Wendy, you are like Coke Ices. Okay, so we have Aaron, Sandy. Y'all making me hungry now. Guys, am I covering up this stuff okay? Don't want to have the people coming at me because they're like, I can read her name. Oh my goodness. Madison, you are like grape medicine.
Wait, what? What is my name?
Your name doesn't have like a food. It's not a food. It's just a taste. Sandy. Grape medicine, yum. Nalani, you're one of those ones that, or the Nalani doesn't really have a food. It's hard to explain.
The count.
Meredith is one of those ones that are, it's like a birthday cake, kind of. It's hard to explain because it's not exact. That's the best thing I can relate it to.
Just not
Okay, I don't usually tell people about my name because you're going to be like, what in the world? But it just reminds me of like belly buttons. Oh my gosh, that was so, I know it's so weird.
belly button.
I'm just going to stop because you guys are going to be like, this girl is weird.
Like, where would you
I
get
don't
that
want to
taste
freak
from?
y'all out. Like, I don't want y'all to think I'm just like weird. You know what I mean?
Where do you get that taste from?
I don't know. It's not a taste. Like, sometimes it's just like it reminds me of things. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just going to stop. No, not with Flint. No. I'm just going to stop, y'all, because I really don't want to freak anybody out. I really
What
don't.
about Caroline's? Is there anything?
No, it's just like. You guys are all laughing at me. I know it's weird. Oh my gosh. But you know what I say? If you don't love me for me, then whatever. You can just go. Because that is really, truly just Sally, I guess. It's all about me. And y'all will learn more about me as you get to know me. Because there's a lot of perks and different things about me that are just different. And now y'all are my friends, so I can tell y'all stuff about me that might be strange or weird. We are all weird in our own ways. Oh, man. Belly button is a place of nurturing. There you go. That's a great way to put it. I shouldn't have even said that. Now I feel so weird for even saying that. But it's true, though. I'm not going to lie to y'all. They're like, why are you laughing? You're like, oh no, just listening to this girl talk about her name tasting like belly buttons. They're like, what? Oh man, that's funny. Am I out of mailers? Do I have any more white ones? I don't have any more white ones. I have to pack those up in a minute.
Well, can't you just use another color? Well, I don't really know.
I have brothers who are weird. Doesn't faze me. Oh man. Well, thank y'all for laughing with me tonight. I just have to wrap up these last two and I'm done, and obviously put the mailers on my signs. So, hey, I'm a super awesome sneeze. Oh man. Okay. Well, anyways, you guys, I guess I better go before I freak any more people out and make anybody else unsubscribe to me because they're like, what is wrong with this girl? So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get off of here. And I'm so glad I went live tonight because I was able to talk to you guys and get to know y'all, and y'all get to know me a little bit better. So I will see y'all in the next video, which I'm hoping I'll put up tomorrow. We'll see if I can get it edited and filmed on the same day. But thank y'all again, and I will see you guys soon. And don't forget to be on the Facebook group if you're on there, because we're on there all throughout the week and everything. So talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks again for listening to my crazy stories.